GoalScopes, investment vision for the people. Americans are in retirement peril. This is a project to help them. Please help this project. Other financial horror stories are causing disputes, but this is a bring us together project. In the deep, dark investment forest, those with no savings have a light. Excellent help from financial literacy providers in financial basics. On the other side of the forest, those with access to best expertise also have a light from best financial planning, methods for zeroing in on best probabilities for their dollar plans and goals. But for most investors in the middle, the investment forest is very dark. We're flooded with bits of education and information on stocks, bonds, mutual funds by the thousands, compounding, diversify, they tell us. They tell us to base investment choice on so-called return and risk. It leaves investors confused and defenseless. It's a great void in American education. This project's purpose is to spark light in that deep, dark forest. To spark this light, I want to complete and publish an ebook with links and a supporting website. How can that light up the forest? 2 ways. This ebook will lead investors straight through the forest from investment basics to the methods used by best financial planners. And 2, the website video and slides can attract and aid financial planners themselves in leading the wider public toward better investment planning. It can also attract and aid financial literacy leaders in providing the kind of investment education the public needs. I already have in my computer and in my head the path the ebook will take investors along, straight from basics to the methods best financial planners use, presented in visual clarity in text and graphs. After this short video, there's a video 2, a thumbnail overview of what the ebook will teach and how. As I've said, I want to complete it as an ebook, publish it, and spread the word about it. It will have links to best tools on the web for investors to do what the ebook teaches. I'll set up a supporting website with video summary of the ebook and slides of the summary for people who want to present and narrate it on their own. And I'll make the slides and video script available to planners and others who want to edit and brand it as their own. I think these website features can attract and help the best financial planners and financial literacy providers to lead in bringing light for the public in the dark investment forest. I'm Dick Purcell. I'm author of the Financial Picture ebook, explaining financial reports to managers, visually, graphically. I've run 100 courses on graphic financial planning for CPAs, sponsored by the AICPA. And I've designed the Portfolio Pathfinder software producing investment selection graphs that financial planners use for guiding investors. Please back this project and spread the word. The people and the nation need what this project can help to do. Video 2, which follows, is a thumbnail overview of the core of what the ebook will show and explain and how. In the old days, we projected investment plans for the purpose, dollars through the years of the plan to the goal, with compounding along the way. But the universities said, that's missing probabilities, that's not good enough. Instead, they teach investment selection in terms of measures they call expected return and risk. But that is worse. It is probabilities for just the single year. It ignores the investor's dollar goal, omits the dollars and years of the plan, omits compounding along the way. Yet most investor education tells investors choose investments in terms of expected return and risk. But the best financial planners know investments should be chosen for the purpose, probabilities for the future dollar goals. For this, they combine the other approaches to advance investment planning to the future goals. This can be done with simulation, a method for computer testing of the plan. For a given plan and investment choice and other assumptions, simulation can calculate a probability of meeting the dollar goal, such as 80%. For the unknown future, all of these methods have to be based on assumptions. The ebook will provide guidelines for making, questioning, and testing assumptions. What makes simulation so essential and valuable is that it shows what your assumptions mean in results for your investment purpose. To lead the investor into understanding and use of the goal-focused investment planning illustrated here, the ebook will proceed in little steps illustrated in graphs with valuable lessons all along the way. And in those little steps go all the way to comparing choices in goal optimizing graphs for comparing and judging best choices. All the way through, it will feature visual education with graphs as well as explanations in text. It will start and stay focused on the purpose, dollars, through the years of the plan to the goal. It will illustrate compounding along the way, showing the advantage of investing more earlier. It will show how little annual deductions for costs or taxes or inflation slow compounding, reducing long-term value growth. It will show probabilities in terms of what they mean for the investor's future, ranges of possibilities for the investor's future dollar. Investors will see that investments commonly labeled as least in so-called risk, such as the T-bills investment here in blue, offer less potential for value growth. For most average investors, this is more of real risk of falling short of future needs and goals. In little steps like these, the ebook will take the investor all the way to goal optimizer graphs, graphs that show the investor how investments compare in prospects for her goals, so she can judge and make best choices. Don't just test one predetermined plan. Compare an entire range of investment mixes of stocks and bonds to see which are best in probabilities for the particular investor's goals. For any two of those investments, compare them in how far above or below the goal the result is likely to be. And for any two of the best investments, compare them in prospects for ups and downs along the way. Compare retirement spending budgets to see how they affect probabilities for how long your money lasts. From comparison graphs like these, investors with modest accounts can zero in on best investment plans and choices the way the best financial planners do. The GoalScopes ebook will show investors how to understand and use graphs like these and offer links to tools on the web for doing what the ebook teaches. Of course, not every investor will understand all these graphs, but most people will learn good things along the way. And this is about the last third of people's lives. We should give each investor the chance to advance along this path as far as he can. Please back this project and spread the word. The people and the country need what it can help do.